this political philosophy based on religion disappeared. And in its place came modern Western secular civilization with a new political philosophy to the effect that we no longer recognize divine sovereignty. No. Sovereignty now resides with the state, with the people. It's called republicanism. I'm not talking about a political party that George Bush used to lead. Republicanism. The Republican state, Plato's Republic. The Republican state recognizes sovereignty and supreme authority residing here in the state and not there. Any schoolboy who's had even a passing acquaintance with the Quran, much less for you university students, will recognize that as shirk. The Malays say shirk. Please change your pronunciation. It's shirk. In English it's called blasphemy. Allah is a merciful God. You know that. And He said, tell my servants, even if you come to me with sins as high as the clouds, that's a lot of sins, eh? I'll forgive them all. Inna Allah yaghfiru dhunuba jami'a. So even George Bush has some hope. And Tony Blair, they were just convicted here in KL, you know, for war crimes. Allah is prepared to forgive all sins. But there's one sin that He would not forgive, and that is shirk. And in Sahih Bukhari, there are 4 ahadith, not 1, 4, which tells us the al-mu'akhir al-zaman, Islamic eschatology, that at the end of the world, Judgment Day would come, and on Judgment Day, Allah will speak to Adam alayhi salam and say to him, take out or separate the people for the hellfire or Jahannam. And Adam alayhi salam would ask, how many are they for the hellfire? And he would reply, subhanahu wa ta'ala, take 999 out of every 1,000 for the hellfire. This is Sahih Bukhari, incidentally. A hadith which is mutawatir from different chains of narrators, and therefore very strong hadith. And tonight we ask the question, how can a God who is merciful, who is Ar-Rahman, who is Ar-Rahim, who is Al-Ghaffar, who is forgiving, and who is prepared to forgive all sins, how can He consign 999 out of every 1,000 for the hellfire? There's only one answer. Don't go searching for any other answer. The only possible answer is that this is taking place because of shirk. Only shirk can explain this. And this is what modern Western civilization gave to the world in a new political philosophy, which took sovereignty away, which no longer recognized sovereignty as residing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as Al-Malik, a term that you are familiar with, Al-Malik, the sovereign. They say the king. but in political terminology we'd say the sovereign. And as al-Hakam, the one whose law is supreme. And as al-Akbar, al-Akbar, the one whose authority is supreme. This did not happen by accident. The emergence of this new world order